Hello, everyone. We are here once again. My name is John Frashante. I'm alongside Michael from Wimbledon. How are you today, Michael? Or tonight?
I'm doing all right at nearly midnight in the UK.
So
This
this
will
is
be
it.
interesting.
It's a
Yeah,
live, a live.
this is live. Woo!
Hopefully, you can stay up throughout the show.
I've got a bottle of pure caffeine next to me, so I think I should be good.
No liquor in the room, man.
Mate, I'm nowhere near old enough.
Okay, so let's get on the show.
Are you sure this stuff's on your YouTube? Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, let's go tweet this. Let's get on the show. Yes.
Okay, so let's get on with this chat about non-league day. As we all know, non-league day is a weekend celebrated in the UK, just celebrating your local club. So, Michael, can you talk about non-league day and your experiences with this celebration?
Yes. So non-league day is essentially where during the international break, it's supposed to inspire you that you're a fan of a team in the league divisions, which are the Premier League, the Championship, the Football League One, and the Football League Two, and you're supposed to, for one weekend, which is usually during an international break, which is now because England have just played Estonia and won. What they do is they, instead of going to their Premier League team or their Championship team, they go to a non-league club. That's quite down the road to them. I spot Wimbledon. They're in League Two. They are playing this weekend, but they're playing away, and they're too far away to me to go on a away trip, especially when I'm actually supposed to be working tomorrow. On Sunday. So I will be attending my local non-league team, who are away at another local non-league team, which is always fun. So I will be turning up to a team known as Molesey Football Club down the road from me. Should be interesting.
So, is this going to be your first away trip, or not too far of an away trip, but is this going to be your first one?
Away trip as in what? For a non-league club?
Yes.
The local non-league club. No, it won't be the first time. The local non-league team I support I support inverted commas because I vaguely keep an eye on their stuff because I'm a Wimbledon fan foremost, and they're just close enough for me to focus more on Wimbledon. Is Walton and Hersham Football Club, and they are not too far away from me. I think the first game I went to see live as a football, first game of football I went to see live was a Walton Hersham game. When my dad took me when I was younger, and I think one of the first games I ever saw was Wimbledon as not even a Wimbledon fan at the time. I was a Walton Hersham fan at the time because I only really started supporting Wimbledon a couple of years ago after I got to an age where my parents started trusting me to go to football games by myself, and I thought I'll go to my local league club, the closest one to me, which is FC Wimbledon. Suddenly, dogs. Suddenly, dogs coming in the background. Yeah. So I thought I'd go to my local league club, which was FC Wimbledon. It wasn't too far away down the road, and it was like £4 a ticket, so it wasn't bad. But back in the day, when I was going with my dad to a football game down the road for me, it was watching Walton Hersham, and I think it was the first game that when AFC Wimbledon went on one of the magnificent unbeaten streak for a couple seasons, which was beaten by Walton Hersham, if I remember correctly. But I'll probably have to check that because that's probably wrong, and I might not be 100% right. But I think it was broken by AFC Wimbledon that day. But I mean by Walton Hersham that day. So I've always kept an eye on Walton Hersham stuff. So I will be going to watch them tomorrow, playing away at a local club. Yeah.
So let's start to try to tie this into U.S. soccer because non-league day is, as we talked about, is a great weekend in a sense to celebrate your local club. They're there, support them. They need a support. But the problem that we have in this country in U.S. soccer is that MLS, our confederation, U.S. soccer, or our federation to be exact, they don't care about the lower divisions in this country. So my question to you is, should we celebrate non-league day? Maybe not celebrate it on the same weekend or have the same name, but I mean, should we actually celebrate the same theme day in this country?
Yeah, you should support. You should have a. There should in the US. There should be a day where you have. You should have a day where you go out and support a team that's local to you. Because like in the US, and I'm sure you will agree, most people who are football fans support teams that are like in Europe. I'm sure that's correct. Or they support a team in the MLS.
But no one cares about the lower divisions. If they support, say they live in New York and they love NYCFC, for example, right? The Cosmos, they're, I'm not saying this. Other people are saying this. The USSF is saying this. We're minor league. So let's just take it for what it is. On non-league day, we will be, or in a day that we celebrate lower division teams in this country, then they will go support the Cosmos because that's the day where you celebrate your lower division club. So I feel like it would help because in multiple markets, there's a NASL team with a MLS club as well. So it would be very vital in really supporting U.S. soccer and their club teams in this country.
Yep. Because the whole minor league thing, I don't really understand how the whole major league and minor league thing in the US works, but it's like you have it all in. It's how most leagues in the US are set up, right? So have like a major league and a minor league as well, because I think you have it in baseball.
Yeah, they have multiple minor leagues. So like they have single A, double A, triple A, and there's like different levels. So when they see soccer, they're used to the U.S. setup and not the European setup because even MLS and U.S. soccer doesn't want Pro Rel as well. So they're all used to this minor league and major league, how you said earlier.
Yeah, well, I understand why the MLS doesn't want promotion, like a European system, is because the amount of money they decide to put into themselves to think, yeah, we'll be forever this Division 1 league that no one can touch us. I'm just like, just wait until FIFA finally cleans up his act, you're screwed.
Or the NASL come out of nowhere and just take D1.
Yeah, I can't really see. Honestly, I can't really see that happening. The NASL is too small for that really to happen, but possibly
it's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. It would need a lot more teams, and US Soccer deciding to change its rules on D1 clubs doesn't help it either. But
I don't.
What?
Yeah. I don't think they will ever change your rules, or U.S. Soccer doesn't want to see the NASL in Division 1 just because they're best buddies with MLS, and that's just the end result is that they're buddies, and that's just all it is. So personally, I would love to see a day like non-league come to this country. That we need this. We need this to have a spark so we can actually grow the lower divisions, not having this as a minor league. Because if you see the USL, they're reserve teams, but with other competitive teams who care about the sport, who want to have a pro team in a certain market. But the NASL, they want to compete with MLS. So we want to see these leagues strive. Also, the lower divisions from that, you have the NPSL, and again, lower divisions. It's crazy how many leagues pop up, how many teams there is in all these different leagues. So if you live close to a local club, go support them. You don't have to wait until this day to come up. Support your local club, no matter what league they're in, no matter who is on the team. Support your local club. Do you have any last thoughts, Michael?
No, because like when the MLS announced in Atlanta, it's like, oh god, Atlanta United, it's gonna be great, and everyone's like, oh god, pro football's finally coming to Atlanta, and pro soccer's coming to Atlanta at last, and there's a load of Silverbacks fans who sat there were like, we've been here for nearly 20 years, how have you not heard of us? And it's because and like a load of fans have sat back and said they just didn't do enough advertising in the local area, because like apparently if you go into a pub which was famously soccer related, no one would, and you mentioned Silverbacks, so like who? So yeah, but like but the league, what the most interesting thing that happened recently was when the league took the club over. Suddenly the advertising for it changed, because like at the beginning of the season there was adverts like on TV between I think it was European games advertising local Silverbacks games in TV in Atlanta, which apparently was the first time that's ever happened. And during games this season, they've been given matchday posters.
But I feel that the advertisements changed because they wanted to find an owner and draw the people in. And has it happened yet? No, but we will hear something about the Silverbacks soon in November. We're hearing, and when we do hear this news, if we are the first to hear it or if we all hear it at the same time, we will react and have a reaction video to that on the channel. So look out for that. And we may even have Michael on once again talking about his Atlanta Silverbacks. They're his Silverbacks, even though he's in the UK. Look at that. That's great. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. My name is John Frusciante alongside Michael from the UK. He is going to celebrate Non-League Day, and we should celebrate something like that in the US sometime next season. Cheers, Michael.
Cheers.